Bonjour, 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 comment ça va? Je suis Cotalia Benson, meu nome é Dos de la Livre 22, de la Cour Imperial, meu nome é Dos de la Livre. Bienvenue sur mon chaîne. Welcome to my channel. This is your midday Mojo reading and meditation. If this is your first time watching, again, je répète, bienvenue, welcome. And if you are just here as a regular, hey. But more importantly, please make sure that you subscribe to this channel, give the video a thumbs up, leave a sweet, kind comment below, hit your notification or your postification button so you know each and every time that I show up live. And let's get this party started. So I first want to just say, camera guy, I know that you may be listening somewhere in the ether. The camera is not positioned like it normally is, but I like it in this position better because I can see the table, and it allows me to, so if I wanted to do a class, to have things here and those things. So I do like this position better. I do know that you can see my computer, but so that I can read things a lot easier, but hey, it's perfectly fine. Yes, yes, yes. Please make sure that you all give this video a thumbs up. I'm telling you, I really appreciate this midday situation here. One moment. I think there's someone next door. Bonjour, how are you? Yes.
She's looking for a card.
One moment. I don't know that I do. I don't believe we brought any cards over, unfortunately.
Okay.
Yes. So.
Okay.
Yes. Anyways, let me just briefly.
No, we don't have any cards. It's CONJURE.com.
Yes, it was nice seeing you. Bye bye. Okay. I do apologize. Some of you may or may not know, but we do have a physical location where I do see people, and I need to show you guys that space because we're in two different spaces. So when people show up to the shop, they go, "Oh my goodness, I thought where are all the herbs?" It's like that's in the next unit, um, in the other unit. So yes, either way it goes, I am happy to be here and happy to be able to provide these midday readings. Um, Good, wonderful, D-Flow. I also want to um, oh, that's so interesting. So so interestingly enough, this is one of my clients from downtown, but she was dropping off one of your offerings and shipments for um the 26th. So for the essence. So speaking of that, I know that I mentioned this yesterday that we have limited amount of pendants for the community service. Now, I'm gonna be honest. Let me jump over here to just share very quickly. Um, oh, here we go. The December community service is the annual Quick Money and Queen's Blessing community service. This provides Le Jean oil, which is an oil that we do not sell in the shop, in addition to the annual blessing oil. Now, normally I just call it a blessing oil because it's the oils that my family and my lineage we bless, and it's an essence essentially. But this year I decided to give it a title, which will be the Queen's Triple Eight Essence. This is your Triple Eight Essence pendant that you'll have. Just grab right here. And I have to be honest with you all. A lot of y'all are sleeping on the blessing essence. And it's fine. I'm going to tell you, here's the thing. Everyone doesn't some people are new to me, number one. Some people don't know me from Adam's house cat. And so they don't know the magnitude of Imperial Middle Mendoza de la Neve, the Imperial Court of Middle Mendoza de la Neve, my family's lineage. They don't understand the weight of the Ashe, the history, the historic history, the facts, the 400 plus years, 400 American, essentially America, and prior to that, they don't understand that. And so some people haven't been around me long enough to really understand what that is and how major it's going to be for your life if you have it. But I'm not going to push it down anybody's throats. However, a lot of people aren't jumping in on the pendants. So I'm interested to see how many I have probably by Saturday night, tomorrow evening, because tomorrow evening I'm gonna do a spiritual class on something. I'm gonna say it now because I know that people watch and they turn around and start broadcasting and start talking about things themselves. But I will make that post later on this evening of the class that I've never taught before that I will teach tomorrow evening, or tomorrow afternoon, depending on what time I decide to do everything. So, anyways, here are the pendants that I want to share with you. And these are glass pendants that will carry an essence inside. And some people may say, well, Queen, well, I thought it was on BD. Well, first and foremost, we've never given these pendants out before. Normally you get this oil and it's done. This is more than that. Beyond that is more than that. It can be carried for a year for protection, or it will grant you whatever you may desire of us by breaking it and stepping on it on your path. Okay? It could curse a person, and if that's what you wanted, and you break it in their path. A lot of people don't know the importance of pendants and amulets and things, and so y'all just be on standby. And you have the option of putting it on a gold chain, silver chain, leather chain, jute string, whatever it is you want to use. You can do that on your own, but you will be receiving these in a little velvet bag. Now, depending on, because there are a limited number of these, there is a limited number of the pendants. If I see where we really just have hit like a plateau of selling them, I'm going to go ahead and cut it off. And then I'm going to do something else. But we'll see by tomorrow evening really where that is and what that looks like, or tomorrow afternoon. So the way that you do, all you have to do is give your thanks for what you want. If this is your first time, it will be giving thanks for what you have received since you've been in my presence. The information, the knowledge. I knew it was something off. I moved these candles down yesterday and they need to be some above me. Excuse me, everybody. I was just a little thrown off. I was like, something here just doesn't seem quite right. And now I know what it is. All right. Mm-mm-mm. Yes, this class will be here on YouTube. Just make sure that your notifications are on, that your post notifications are on so that you don't miss when the class will be. I'm in my mind at this moment, I'm going to say it's going to be midday, like Midday Mojo. But then you're going to, if I do Midday Mojo, if I don't do Midday Mojo, then you miss the reading aspects of it all. And I could actually do both and I can make it an hour long instead of 30 minutes. So we'll see. We will see. All right. Yes. So there's that. Um, and also, as mentioned yesterday, as mentioned yesterday, um, we now um the person who sent the offerings, their items, is what just showed up. Um, Today we begin with earth signs. So, that being said, where are my earth signs? And we also have less people in today. I have always noticed that Fridays we normally have less people. So please make sure that those that are here that you do give this video a thumbs up, please. I would be so happy if you could. And the majority of you have. So today the best time to answer card will be from now until 6 p.m. And I would just say if you're going to let me put the address below. One moment, please. All right, so there's that. Doo-doo. Let's jump right over here. All right, there we have it. I'm wondering if that happens if I do that. Oh, yes. You can click on different comments and see certain things like that. I didn't know that. So what you can send as offerings or honorings, you can send blackberries, blueberries, dark drinks. You can send figs. You can send dark grapes. You can send dark plums, dark cherries. You can send because I'm just thinking about perishable. I don't know everything. I don't know what you can Instacart in things. Dark chocolates um, would even be a thing that you can do. Um, I had someone today mail um, send me some dark cookies from Maryland today, and I will just sort of express how that goes down. The more um, what is the term that I'm looking for? The more savory, the more savory the item is. So like say that it is that it's like bread, dark bread. Um the more savory your blessing is, the sweeter the things are. Chocolates, um then there's that. If you're sending grapes, then your blessings are going to be more towards wealth and money, finances. Um, and so just be aware of those things. So if it's more bitter, it's going to be something that's really more foundational, just a really good home base blessing protection, essentially. Um, dark colors are okay. They cannot be it can't have multiple prints on them. A very very busy prints. It cannot be read in any capacity, and so or to the majority. But honestly, for this, no red would be needed. No red at all. Um, nothing really light in color. No light blues, no pinks, nothing like that. But everything has to be dark and rich in its tone. Um, one day I'll do a video on why some of this is, but again, some of the things I don't um mention, because again, once I mention these things, people are going to alter it, flip it, and call it their own story, and those things, they see it all the time, and it's quite exhausting. But anyways, do we have any earth signs in the house? Tutty. And I know that we didn't do the check-in today. All of that stuff will resume next week. Remember, this week I just really needed as much time as possible to get a lot of things done, and I'm just really trying to make sure that I take care of those things. Baby, can we not eat the microphone? Can we not eat the microphone? Lordy mercy, Kelly Clarkson and Eddie Murphy. I tell you. Okay, let's see what you earth signs are here to do today to talk about. When we gonna meet, boy? Excuse um my distraction. All right, Earth signs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Earth signs. Et pour ça, nous avons le route ouvert. Le route ouvert. This is the card of the road opening. And this communicates that for you, Earth signs, today and over the next 24 hours, your roads are open and they are blessed, opportunities and resources. So here's the thing about the roads being open. Just because the road is open does not mean that you are arriving on that road. Make sure that you are open to traveling free upon these roads. Congratulations for this. This is one of these cards that really just says, all you got to do is show up. The blessings are there. All you got to do is show up. This is a huge statement for you guys, and especially being day one and going into this new season, this new space. We want this as a regular. This is a must on a regular. So, earth signs, congratulations. Again, your roads are open. Show up for those roads. Because the reality is this, if you want moved, it doesn't matter that there's $1 million on your roads. Why? Because you're not going to receive it. You cannot obtain it. You cannot attain it. You cannot retain it, my love. So it's imperative for you to absolutely go, you know what? Let me get out here. I know those blessings are present. Let me do what I need to do and handle them immediately. Okay? And it's not even something that you have to handle. It's just a matter of you showing up to receive. So over the next 24 hours, when you're looking at your money, your love, your health, or your spiritual road, whatever road you're looking down, whatever road you're traveling, be open to receiving the blessings that are on those roads. Air signs. Air signs, where are you? Air signs, where are you? All right, Amanda, I see you jump right on in here. Okay. Let me go be. Hello, Panther. And make sure, yes, you all do hit that like button, please. Okay. Air signs, you get, and honestly, y'all, I'm normal on my phone like this, as y'all know, but there's some things happening in town, um and just yeah, so there's that. So air signs, you get the Queen of Clubs, which means for you today, your focus over the next 24 hours is first and foremost, trust what you know. Trust that intuition, trust those senses, that psychic ability. If you're having dreams right now and you think you know what it is, it's not that you think you know, you do know. You do know. So it's super, super, super important to recognize that, know that, trust in that, move in that, operate in that. And so that's a huge, huge, huge point, huge flex for you at this point in time. The other thing that I want you to know is if it doesn't look right, it ain't right. If it feels right, it's more than right. But it's all about trusting what you know. Now, this is a card that really brings strong clarity to, again, not what could be, not that what was, but what is. So it's saying over the next 24 hours, if someone says, oh, yes, girl, I'm coming into town and we're going to have a good holiday. But you know, in all your history, they've been late, they don't show up, or none of those things, they ain't coming. So don't waste your energy and time around that. Okay. So it's just very, very, very important to trust what you know, not what you believe. Trust what you see, not what could be. All right. And so that's where this card is for you. And if nothing else, get a reading. This is a card that says if you think you need a reading, this is a card that confirms that. If you're looking for me to give you a personal reading, those links are over in the description box. Please make sure you do check that out. All right. Moving right along. Where are my water signs? Water, water, water. Water signs, where are you? All right, water signs. we get the Three of Spades. The Three of Spades communicate for you over the next 24 hours. You want to think about this. There is something or someone or some circumstance or situation that absolutely will be lost. Normally, this is something that revolves time or even life, to be honest. Not saying it's your life, it could be a friendship, it could be a relationship, it could be a variety of things, but oftentimes you're going to find this to be time lost, or it could be something, but time is something that cannot be regained. And that is what the Three of Spades communicates, something lost that cannot be regained. But whatever is lost creates a space to be filled, a void to be filled. If there is time lost, and here's the thing about it, the time has not been lost yet. So you still have an opportunity. You still have an opportunity to actually go, you know what? Let me be very productive with my time. Let me not lose time. Let me use all aspects of my time. Let me invest my time. Let me make sure I have proper time management over the next 24 hours because it's going to matter. Planning matters, so forth and so on. Now, there's that. I woke up feeling like part of my soul didn't reconnect from sleeping today. Well, maybe you went traveling and part of you stayed behind. I have a song called Flight. You should listen to it. Um, so, something to consider. Something to consider. Thank you so much, Pater. Thank you so much. Flight is one of my favorites you've put out. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Listen, shameless plug, right? Shameless plug. So just be aware of that. Now, what about my fire signs? Listen, even me as a fire sign doing these readings, I'm like, oh Lord. Oh, ancestors, merciful ancestors, be kind. But I am not shown any more mercy than you are when these things come up. You two, I'm tired of me playing flight and ride the rhythm air. A lot of people really vibe with air. A lot of people are like, so people go, Queen, either you need to be in this house, dance, feel good music pocket, or you need to be making this mystical, magical, um, dark yet fantastical music. And so I'm just like, hmm, who knows? I know what I like. I know what I like. Fire signs. Oh, Batasha Sididibu Ashata AIOU. Okay, fire signs. Um, yes, such a dreamy and sexy song. That's the normal go-to. That's another thing. Sexy. And I don't even try to be. It's just those things that sort of happen. It's just a part of my being. I get it from my mama. Okay. Anyways, fire signs with the 10 of hearts, which communicates today is all about commitment. It's all about commitment. What are you committing to? Who are you committing to? What elements are you bringing together, moving as one? So it really speaks to your commitment and really keeping in mind. And I understand what the cards are saying today. Really keep in mind why you need to be committed to the things that you need to be committed to. finishing those jobs, finishing those projects, getting those things completed with efficiency. This is a card that does communicate working together is imperative. Two elements coming together, moving as one is super, super, super huge. So please make sure that you do have that ability and that space to have the will to join together and moving as one, operating as a union. This is also a card, honestly, pour le mariage représente le régiment pour dommage. Je suis désolée. Um, j'ai pas plus le monte, plus lentement. I need to speak a little slowly, a little slower. Um, and this card, speaking about that marriage, is that sacred marriage, the sacred union. So this may communicate, including intimacy to some capacity, not so much in the same as um, the four of diamonds. Um, but I think I have another Instacart that just showed up. So there's that. One moment, please. I do apologize. Un moment, s'il te plaît. Okay, so that is more Instacart things, and this is a perfect example for the fire signs. Like my commitment to that. For example, one of those commitments, committing to those things, is I forgot to bring my gold pot today um for these things. So I have to go get my gold pot. Um if I get dressed while playing that air, just know I'm snatching hearts and souls and edges. It sounds like you may be you could possibly be a child of mine. You snatching hearts, souls, and edges. We may be related. Yes, air is a total vibe, but earth, something about them deep notes and rhythms just do something to my spirit. It's interesting though, because they really didn't, I mean, they hit for those that it hit. I joined Lake Queen, but just wanted to confirm that you mentioned next Tuesday 26th is the best date to send the offerings. Would be the next best day. I wouldn't send anything tomorrow or Sunday or Monday, but if you want to send something on the 26th, you can, and I will post a time or something when I know that I'll be here. So those things will be received. We just received another situation. So thank you so much for asking. Oh wow, thank you so much, Pattern. But yes, so everybody, this is your reading for today. I appreciate all of you. Um, yes, so I'll be making a post in all of the alumni groups first about that, and you all will be notified. Okay, that is on my list of things to do. Um, I'm just waiting on one thing, and then I will respond um, accordingly. All right. You all have a wonderful and blessed rest of your day. Be on the lookout for tomorrow's free class, and I will see you then. Merci et bonne journée. Also, don't sleep on that community service. Just saying, it's being slept on. I'm letting you know that now. People are sleeping, spirits are creeping. That's all I'm saying.